Dear God, thank you so much for this summer and our time with you. We have learned some fun and messy games, new songs, new friends, and grown in our worship on with you. We are truly grateful for all of our new experiences and for your church made up of caring people. Be with us today as we celebrate our summer activities and continue to be with us as we begin our new school year. Watch over all your people and live within their hearts each day. Teach us how to be more loving and more like your Son Jesus. Forgive us when we fail you, and may you shine before us. We live each day in your kingdom as you would guide us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
I guess the song, if you'll stand up, it's This Little Light of Mine.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel, no, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Won't let Satan pull it out, I'm gonna let it shine. Won't let Satan pull it out, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let it shine all over this town, I'm gonna let it shine.
First Timothy 4, verse 12. Don't let anyone make fun of you just because you are young. Set an example for others, followers, by what you say and do, as well as by your love, your faith, and your purity. Until I arrive, be sure to keep on reading the scriptures and the worship. And don't stop preaching and teaching. Use the gift you were given when the prophet spoke and the group of church leaders bless you by placing their hands on you.
That was one of their camps from scriptures from camp, and so now they're going to come and share with you about camp. Our next team.
So what I liked about camp was making new friends and talking to the friends I already have and making those bonds stronger and meeting new people and hearing their stories.
My favorite part about camp was the party we had on the 4th of July. It was supposed to be a dance, but then it turned wild and it turned into a regular party.
Glen Lake Summer Camp was amazing. I love it. My favorite part about that is it's a place where Christian youth can just come together. One girl called it her God Recharge, and I kind of think of it like that. And the message was that you're definitely more than enough, and that with all our flaws, we're more than enough to help serve God. And Glen Lake is one of my favorite places to be.
One of my favorite parts about camp was just how we learned about God and we made so many new friends.
The other thing that I like about camp was archery, the other interest games, including the focus groups. And what I like about these is that you can all be together and just have fun, and plenty of other things to be around the whole camp.
And that's just a few few of the 19 that went to camp. We've got some slides that Karen's put together to let you see our kids in action.
About to say what it's like you can break my life and down. Can't explain just what you mean to me now. That you will stay alone. If how bad I am to you, that every day I could realize that shines your name. Every day, Lord, I learn to stand up on your word, and I pray that I might come to know you more, that you would guide me in every single step I take. And every day I can be alive to the world. Every day it's you I live for. Every day I follow after you. Every day I walk with you, my every day, Lord, I learn to stand upon your word, and I pray that I might come to know you more, that you would guide me in every single step I take. And every day I can be a light unto the world. Every day it's you I live for. Every day I follow after you. Every day I walk with you, my every day it's you I live for. Every day I follow after you. Every day I walk with you, my Lord. You I live for every day. It's 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 you I live for every day. Every day, it's you I live for. Every day, I follow after you. Every day, I walk with you, my Lord. Every day, it's you I live for. Every day, I follow after you. Every day, I walk with you. It's you I live for every day. Thank you, Jesus. say, Lord, it's you who gave me life, and I can't explain just now what you mean to me now, that you would save me, Lord. Give all that I am to you, that every day I could be alive and shout your name. Every day, Lord, I learn to stand up for your word, and I pray that I might come to know you more, that you would guide me in every single step I take, and every day I can be alive to the world. Every day, it's you I live for. Every day, I follow after you. Every day, I walk with you, my every day, Lord, I learn to stand upon your word, and I pray that I might come to know you more, that you would guide me in every single step I take, and every day I can be alive to the world. Every day, it's you I live for. Every day, I'll follow after you. Every day, I walk with you, my Lord.
And as we continue our celebration, if you turn in your hymns to hymn number 378, the hymnals are back in the pews. Everybody can rejoice and join us by God's grace. Thank you. 378, please stand.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now
from 1 Peter 4:8-10. Most important of all, you must sincerely love each other because love wipes away many sins. Welcome people into your home and don't grumble about it. Each of you has been blessed with one of God's many wonderful gifts to be used in service of others. So use your gift well.
And now we're going to be sharing about Shindigita, Shelby, Jasmine, Josh, and Michael.
I enjoyed all the Minute to Win It games. My favorite was Face the Cookie. I also enjoyed karaoke night. The theme was Avengers. I was on Team Scarlet Witch. I enjoyed making friends and sharing Bible songs and stories during the evening worship time. My favorite song was Reckless Love. I love Wednesday night when Patricia dressed up as a Sunflower Avenger. I look forward to next year.
I had so much fun at Shindigita. My favorite games were the Minute to Win It games. My favorite Minute to Win It game was cup stacking. I also enjoyed Misty games, especially Bucket Brigade, which you played by getting ketchup and passing it in your hands like a bucket brigade. Thank you for all your help, love, and support.
My favorite part of Shindigita was the messy game nights with, was it Ice Cream from Heaven, Pastor? Ice Cream from Heaven is where you place, there's two partners. One gets down on the floor, one gets up on a ladder. Whenever you get up on the ladder, the person has chocolate, ice cream, vanilla, strawberry, and whatever other flavors that they supplied that night. You get syrups, sprinkles, nuts, I think. I think there were a few. But above all, I think my favorite game was Mad Dog. You had a ruler and two cans of Tic Tacs. And you had to put the ruler in your mouth and shake your head and try to get all your Tic Tacs out. Luckily, I was the winner of that game for my team. And you just had to shake your head and get all the Tic Tacs out. It was a pain for some people, but others, not so much. It was fun, and I loved it all, especially worship. Worship was the fun part, because we all got together and got to sing fun songs, and just got to have fun the entire week.
Okay. So what I liked at Shindigita was when we played Nine Square. It was fun. We hanged out and stuff. And everybody was having fun and stuff. And what the most I liked was Chicken Fight, when everybody was fighting and pulling each other's strings, and some would get mad. And yeah, that's mostly it.
I'm going to do it. I'll prompt it. Joel, you're here. Do you want to say anything? Because Joel did the Mad Dog fight too. Do you want to say something about Shindigita? Because you were one of our adults that went.
Joel did cheese spits.
I survived.
We were very blessed. We had Joel, Priscilla, and Sam that went with us, and Nona and myself, and Dorothy went. And so we were well represented with adults. It's the one of the things that First Colleen sees us as a mission church and invites our kids to come. And so we get dinner every night. They play games every night, and we have worship every night. Everyone takes a different turn, and it was a lot of fun. At this time, we are going to take up the offering, and during the offering, we're going to let you see the video of Shindigita. So if they would come forward to do offering. Almighty God, bless the giving of our hearts and our hands to your kingdom. Amen.
questions come, I wanna stand true. No matter what's new or comes through, I can't stand still. Whatever hits, I'll keep making movements to you. I'm running fast and free to you, 'cause you are the movement and fight in me. I'm running fast and free to you, 'cause you are my home, where I wanna be. Come move in me, where I wanna be. Come move in me. Yeah, everybody! I wanna flow with you. The currents driving me, but I'll paddle hard too. When the waves of rapids overcome, I wanna stand firm. When my mind's weak and my emotions burn, I must stand true. Whatever hits, I'll keep making movements to you. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Jesus. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. He taught me how to live my life as it should be. He taught me how to turn my cheek when people laugh at me. I've met friends before, and I can tell you that he's one who will never leave you flat. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Jesus. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. He taught me how to pray and how to save my soul. He taught me how to praise my God and still play rock and roll. The music may sound different, but the message is the same. It's just an instrument to praise his name. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is my friend. Jesus is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Jesus. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is a friend of mine. Jesus is a friend of mine.
I have to say something. Apparently, I thought she had superpowers. I hear she cheats.
I bribed the kids not to say anything of that. The theme of the Shindigita was I Love You 3000. And if you have not seen The Avengers, which I hadn't, and I watched 20-some trailers so that I'd understand part of it, the dad says to his daughter in there, I love you a ton, which is 2,000. And she looks at him and says, I love you 3,000. And that's where the 3,000 comes, is that she loves him more. And it was a theory that we all have powers inside of us to be able and capable of loving more others. So at this time, Jasmine and Josh.
This is from Matthew 20, verses 25 through 28. But Jesus called the disciples together and said, You know that foreign rulers like to order their people around, and their great leaders have full power over everyone they rule. But don't act like them. If you want to be great, you must be the servant of all the others. And if you want to be first, you must be the slave of the rest. The Son of Man did not come to be a slave master, but a slave who will give his life to rescue many people.
Proverbs 4:23 through 26. Carefully guard your thoughts, because they are the source of true life. Never tell lies or be deceitful in what you say. Keep looking straight ahead, and you will stay on solid ground.
And now we have Bailey, Rebecca, and Ian coming to share with us about camp.
It meant a lot to me because I made a lot of friends and worshipped God. And free time was fun. I enjoyed Andy, my cabin counselor, and other people. With all my other friends. I learned how to worship God. I also learned how to lead a prayer.
What I learned was we people are like faces. God made us each different, and we all have our own purpose. What I enjoyed about camp was making new friends. My name is Rebecca. I want to thank the church people for their support so I can go to camp. This was my first time ever going away to camp with no family. I made a new friend, Iris and Keith. We were in the same cabin and wrote names. I liked when we sung our prayers. My favorite Bible verse is "Be still and know that I am God." Psalms 46. And God time was my favorite because we could talk to God without interruption.
And these were our babies. We started out with middle schoolers going to camp. The next year we added high schoolers, and this year we added our elementary. So thanks to all your support. What you need to know is that the church and the parents only paid a third of the cost to go. So that was the support you gave. And so instead of $9,000 that it would have taken to send 19 kids to camp, you took very good care of them. Our next level that we're going to is we're hoping some of ours will go on mission trips next year. So that is our next goal. So keep supporting your camp. When you find change on the ground or you have extra money or somebody says, does God need this? You say, oh, I know some kids that want to go to camp. It's the best investment you can make in them going away and taking ownership of their own faith, because there's no parent telling them to pray. There are these wonderful college kids that are so deeply rooted in their faith, and the band coming and them sharing. So both sides, it's a win-win. Those adults of us that get to go, we have 5 that are not here with us today because they're on vacation, so 5 are absent. But Maria Whitley went as one of the counselors, and she came back so excited. She can't wait to go again, and she's talked to Sabrina about going up and being the camp nurse for a month and everything. So it's an exciting time where you get to see your kids go off and grow, and you have less laundry till they come home. So that is another good point. They have one more thing they'd like to do for you, and that's our popcorn. So would you